Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Peak Point Study. I hope you all doing well. Today's video is on very common topic which is sentences of types. So without delaying, let's start it. That's our topic and as we all know, sentences are have three types. First, simple sentence, second, compound sentence, and third, complex sentence. Okay, so now we are going to describe each of them. And first is simple sentence. As you can see, here are some examples of simple sentences. Okay, first one is Sita was glad. Okay, as you can see, it has only one clause. And now we are going to second example. The affairs are under the care of Baram Khan. It also have one clause. And I also written here who we can call simple sentence. Let's look at it. We have seen that sentences have only one clause is called simple sentence, while the sentence that contain more than one clause is called non-simple. Okay, it means the sentences that have one clause is simple, and that have more than one, like two or three clauses, they are called non-simple, means compound or complex they are. Okay, so now we are going to compound second type of sentences, which is compound sentence. Okay, look at it. First example, Gurmeet's father works in an office and his mother teaches in school. As you can see here, we have two clause. Two. Okay, clause. And here I written the description of compound sentence. Look at the clause of sentence 1. They are quite independent. It means they are depend on each. They are not depend on each other. Okay, independent of each other. Gurmeet's father works in an office. It's a one sentence. And another one is his mother teaches in a school. That's quite different, quite separate from first idea. And these kind of sentences called compound sentence. Okay, when you clarify complex sentences, so that time you can get the difference between compound and complex, and you definitely get the sentence type when you are study. Okay, now move on. Complex sentence. Here we have complex sentences. And example, anybody can buy a car who has money. Okay, now look at description of these sentences. Now look at the clauses of the sentence. It means look at the clauses of sentence. They are independent of each other, means they are totally depend on each other. The two clauses taken together express the idea correctly, means the two sentences means they have two, like anybody can buy a car and who can buy a car. These are two sentences, and we make a one sentence from them to give their idea correctly. Okay, and now we are moving in. The two clauses taken together to express the idea correctly, like if we say anybody buy a car, it's not correct sentence. And in other words, the meaning of who has money is mixed with the meaning of anybody. Okay, So that we have to say anybody, you can we use who at the place of anybody has money can buy a car. That's our right sentence. And such type of sentence is called complex sentence. As you can see, it's a little bit difficult to understand these type of sentences, but you have to clarify them, and you can clarify them in a better way when you compare them with the compound sentence. Try to compare the examples of complex and compound sentence, and I do it in the end of the video, so watch it. Now we have punctuation conjunctions that we use to make compound and complex sentences, okay? And like and, but, or, nor, neither, either, and please consider it. Neither always used with nor, or either always used with or, okay? And the last one is as well as. In complex sentences, we use who, whom, which, whose, that, so that, list, if, unless, when, while, till, until, before, after, where, why, though, as, because, since. These are all conjunctions that make complex and compound sentences, okay? Now we are moving to the examples of compound sentence. There we have five examples of compound sentences. First is Sita saw Rama and she became happy. As you can see, we have two different clauses here, and this conjunction help to make compound sentence. Okay, I don't mind lending you my umbrella. It's a one sentence. You must promise to use it carefully. It's the second clause, and that's a conjunction that help us to make it compound sentence. And the third example is read the book and you will find the answer to your question. Here again and make it a compound sentence. The sun is star but the moon is not. Here again but help us to make compound sentence. Gita is not intelligent nor is she hardworking. Okay. Here we use it not and nor. Okay. Now move on. Complex sentences example. Okay. Here we have again 5 examples. When Sita saw Rama, she became happy. Okay. When. Here we use when as a conjunction that help us to make it complex sentence. And you can see it also have 2 clauses, means 2 sentences. I don't mind lending my umbrella if you promise to use it carefully. Here we use if. I wouldn't believe it unless I see it. Unless he arrived after you had left. After he ran away, lest he should be cut. These are all conjunctions that help us to make these sentences complex. And please now compare complex and compound sentences if you really want to understand the difference between them. As you can know, simple sentences are really easy, and you understand it very easily, but you get confusion in complex and compound sentence. So please compare examples and try to read the description that I written after the examples, so that you clarify the difference between complex and compound sentences. Thank you.